Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, and on the day this video will be released, it will be my 37th birthday. Um, Not sure what else to really do for it, so here's a little video for today. I'm going to kind of do a reintroduction for people who might be new to me and the channel, and just share some info and just try to start over, sort of. Enjoy. My opening is, greetings, because I like it. It sounds nice. Everyone's got their own special way of, introducing themselves. Pillar Nexus. It's composed of pillar and nexus, just two words that like 2015. It's like, okay, I've noticed these words quite a bit. I'm gonna smash them together. That's gonna be my gamer tag for Steam. Then I just decided to use that as kind of a basis for my little personality here. And the whole Ancient Gladiator thing is all the time I spent playing Quake Live. But yeah, I've been doing stuff here on my YouTube channel since April 2022. I think last year I just wanted to challenge myself and actually try to do stuff because um, with the Hollow Stars thing, it's like you need to have like a year of experience. But I'm looking at my internet. It's like there's no way I'm gonna make it. So I'm gonna just keep on trying and just keep making creative things here and just hoping for the best in terms of just building a fan base and maybe doing better with my content. So just in general, my birthday is January 16th. Um, it's and then there's the things I like, mainly rock and metal music, board games. I have quite a bit. I've owned quite a bit over the years. Women's costume dresses, just because they're fun, and watching VTubers and other stuff on YouTube, but also sometimes some things on Twitch. Here's my favorite music. I'm listing probably a handful compared to the general bucket of music that I really like, but there's Slipknot, Stone Sour, and PM5K, Static X, Disturbed, Tool, Psycho Stick, because they're hilarious, Warren Zevon, AC/DC, Trivium, Pantera, and general classic rock and metal from anywhere from 90s to 80s, 70s, maybe even further back. And occasionally classical music is just really nice sometimes. Some of it's got some high energy stuff too. Like with the music, it's hard to narrow down my favorite board games and such. Um, Citadel's Runebound Second Edition. Yes, StarCraft and Warcraft had board game adaptations along with Fallout and City Skylines. They're pretty good. I'll play on Steam Starlight Stage, Infamy, Shadowhunters, Endeavor, Lords of Waterdeep, and I've got the expansion for that one. Terraforming Mars, and I have a ton of expansions for that one. Clash of Cultures Monumental Edition is really nice. And then card games, I've got Vice Shorts. I also got a little bit of Flesh and Blood, but yeah. And I started collecting RPG books because it's fun to just read through them and imagine my own little adventures and enjoy the backstories of these worlds. I'm always curious as to how they develop these various fantasy and sci-fi worlds. It's interesting. Okay, why I like dressing up in women's costume dresses is just something about characters that are also women or just female. I just find personally inspiring. There's a lot of courage and other positive things. I wonder a lot about the perspectives of women. And also I just like dressing up. That's why I love Halloween. But anyway, my favorites in the collection are the iconic pink and white dress from Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, and Belle's gown from Beauty and the Beast, and the Sailor Moon style cosplays. Personally, I like Sailor Jupiter. I have the hair for it. Probably like grow out a little bit more. Um, the Gothic Lolita style dresses, especially the sweet kind with the nice colors. Other princess type gowns. Sometimes it's hard to find time to dress up for fun and such, but it might be something I do with my spare time when I get it this year. Because they're the two most recent things I mentioned, I would like to just kind of cover my hobbies real quick since it relates to them. I like thinking up ideas for board games and other tabletop games. I have yet to publish anything. I really don't want to mess with Kickstarter, but one of my goals this year is to actually bring my games to the game store and test them out on the days when there's time to test them out. We've got the board game link going. There's no guarantee I can actually do it, but I gotta try. And then relating to dresses, I've taken up stitching. I've been stitching for over a decade, but I kind of been slacking lately because I've been watching too much YouTube instead. But I make my own costumes and other useful things like bags. I have this brown one that has served me very well for a few years, and I'd like to fix it up, and I'd also like to make more of them as well. And then there's painting, which I do for my board games, is to make sure to, paint them good colors to best represent what they're supposed to do. And I've got canvases that I'd like to work on, and I'm thinking about making content out of that as well. Not mentioned, I also like to do drawing. I suck at drawing, but I try, and I have fun with it. Maybe I'll show some more someday. Okay, so actual online content creators that I like. Just VTubers in general, mainly Hollow Pro and mostly in the end. Occasionally I'll watch others. I very rarely watch Twitch, but I'll watch other VTubers there too. I don't know, just Twitch just feels kind of weird sometimes, but I'll put up with it for people I really care about at some point. Also on YouTube, I watch Terrible Writing Advice, which is funny as hell. It's good stuff. Company Man, short videos, good stuff. Trash Taste, though, I've kind of slipped out watching regularly. Just watching them back in like 2020 for a while. It's a good length for listening to something and then like messing with Minecraft or working on my bedroom. Outside of that, I listen to the Hardcore Gaming 101 podcast for the top 47, 48K games through their Patreon, and I just enjoy listening to them talk about games. Rankings be damned, it's just nice to listen to these details about games that I may have not even played, and just think about them. These design elements are worth taking into consideration for future ideas. And now the rest of the stuff. The color blue, especially like a deep navy blue or just dark blue. Chocolate, I like the candy, and I also like hot chocolate as well. I don't drink coffee. Soda, especially like Mountain Dew. I don't drink alcohol though. I, yeah, there's just I choose not to drink or smoke or do any messed up stuff like that. It's even if chocolate and soda aren't that much better for me, I still like them a lot more. Pizza, and I know it's a crazy subject at times that pineapple's okay with on the right kind of pizza, but I like pineapple better with a pineapple upside down cake. And generally just going out for walks and pondering life. I don't really go out for walks much right now because of the weather, but I want to be more active this year, I think. I do not like the traditional, this whole idea of upholding tradition no matter what, even if it hurts people, treats people like crap. I don't like it. And there's hierarchy, this obsession with hierarchy of seniors, juniors, and having to kiss people's asses all the time, and just the whole culture of you have to go out for drinks with your seniors, coworkers, and all that. I don't do that. I would never do that. If my company did that to me, I would walk the fuck out. No way. People who divide and control others. I'd be leaning towards some sensitive topics, but it's politics and religion and all that. It gets messed up at times. And then people who refuse to hold themselves accountable for doing anything wrong. Like if you screw up, own up to it. Just save yourself a lot of trouble later on down the road, and just own up to what you've done wrong and work on fixing your path. Um, Sorry, that's my phone. Get on the right track in the future. And then just people who obsess on hating things. The internet seems to be a really bad place, so just a bad environment for people to find anything good sometimes. Granted, there's a lot more good than bad, but still, just I don't know what it is with people who just can't let things go. It's like they don't want to just simply say, "Oh, I don't like this. I'm just not going to deal with it." No, they have to type out multi-tweet threads and Reddit posts and you know image board essays on why they think something is so terrible and how much they don't like it, and they think people who do like it are idiots or whatever. I don't get that. Why? Why would you torture yourself and others around you like that? Just let go. Alright, if you have made it this far, just want to say thank you for watching. I'm hopefully having a happy birthday today, and I'm looking forward to doing more stuff with this channel. I hope people will check it out this year, and maybe we can build up a fan base and figure out fan base stuff. Alrighty, thank you. This has been Pillar Nexus. We'll see you next time.